Welcome back to Firelight Studio. This is Brian, and we got a great show for you today. And for our introductions,
and I just want to say one thing for people listening at home. The court has ordered that Brian B. Chisel Martin shall now be the host of the Fine Point podcast due to the settlement hearings in the case of Exhibit MTV and us, the Fine Point podcast. That's right. The law firm of Sutton & Sutton has done it again, and they are victorious. Just wanted to point that out to our audience. Continue, Mr. Host Brian. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to ask, Mr. Briss.
That's me.
What kind of things that you like to do in the studio?
Actually, let's start with my best friend, Kevin. Do you want to talk to him first, please?
Kevin,
yes. Hello.
He's new at the studio.
Totally new. Never been here before.
Amazing artist.
Loving
Works in the fourth dimension.
Yep. I do a lot of 4D art. That includes time. A lot of time. It's kind of like that movie, Interstellar. If you ever saw that, Christopher Nolan, great director. Big influence on me. Pretty sure he directed Hustle and Flow.
Yeah,
Hustle and Flow, starring Keanu Reeves. Is that correct?
Oh, I like that movie.
Yeah, that was a good one. I just like hanging out with my peers, making money.
Oh, you jumped ahead of me for a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have any more questions for me, Pete Chisel?
Do you do a lot of art in Firelight Studios?
Do I do a lot of art?
Yeah, such as make music and...
I don't do as much art as, per se, as like Elizabeth Mayuku, who I heard was on the last podcast. She's pretty good.
I've been listening to podcasts. Yeah. You guys do a great job.
How did you? But the art that I do, is okay. It's comparable to people like Pablo Picasso, is what I've heard. I've heard I'm the next, Rembrandt. Laura, you got something?
Laura,
what kind of art-wise do you do, and what is your favorite thing to do?
I like to write K's all over a piece of paper because my name's Kevin, and I really like the letter K.
Really good at it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just kind of just write it and then write it and then write it and then write it, and then I like to take it to the office and show management, and then they usually come back and say I need to do more to it. But then I just put it on Aaron, our art coordinator's desk, and say, sell it.
And add a background.
I don't know why I haven't gotten paid yet. We just had an art show, and I still haven't gotten paid yet.
Yeah, where's our money? I want my check.
Well,
I've been selling a lot of my art.
Well, it's a process. Ain't no guarantee. You might. It might not happen overnight, but I guarantee you 100% you'll get it. Laura?
When are we going to get paid by Aaron? But I think it's going to be like 4 to 5 weeks before we do.
I think I'm going to quit the studio before then.
Well, you're the co-host, so you're not making art right now. So, but I am worried about my check.
Mr. Briss.
That's me, Briss. Capital B.
I joined about the same time as you did, Briss. We
ride the bus together, so we've been able to bond in the morning. Shout out Oates.
What other stuff you like to do besides music, art?
Oh, like some of my hobbies at home?
Yeah. What are some of your hobbies?
Yeah, I spend all my money on Civil War shovels and shovel accessories. I'm a big collector. So that's what I do, Brian.
What about you, Kevin?
What do I
about
collect?
You? Yeah, that's getting ready to say that.
I do Revolutionary War shovels.
Different time period.
Time period.
Similar, but different.
American history.
We love it.
We bonded on the Oates bus because of it.
Any more question for me, Brian? It's my turn.
It's your turn, top of the list.
And it's before lunch. Jeez. I'm getting hungry, man. Hurry up.
Okay. So, what other things that get you motivated to work at this?
Oh, good question. Well, my name's Briss with a B, and I'm excited
Briss,
to come
yes.
here because we have such a great staff. Laura, B. Chisel, they help me out in the morning, help me put my lunch away, and they're just so talented at what they do, patient. When I bring all my shovels in, they take care of them, put them in the locker for me, and dust them off because there's some dirt on there. So they know the protocol, know how to handle it. So I appreciate you guys.
Laura's
So-
really taken me under her wing. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think I would have had any friends here if it wasn't for Laura Large
Yeah,
over
great
here.
stuff.
Right.
I don't know how
great
you
one.
got
I mean,
your popularity here,
staff
But-
for the year is definitely in the running.
but I really appreciate it, Laura. I've only been here for, half a day. I'm already in the music studio, already bringing in my K projects to the management. People are liking it. People said I sold some stuff. I don't think I did yet. Check will prove it here in about 4 to 5 weeks. I don't know if I'll still be here, but I'm really happy.
Yeah, I'm checking
that,
out other day programs.
Today you took me under your wing. You made sure that I'm okay. Got me my coffee, set it up for me. Then, showed me where the bathroom was. I spent about 25 minutes in there, but it was okay. It was good. It was good.
That's it, Brian. Enough is enough. We are taking this podcast back.
We fooled you.
This is our
Bull
podcast.
crap.
We fooled
Bull-
you.
Right before we went on
Look.
air, you signed the picture. I'm holding it right here. This is actually a contract saying that you are not suing us. You're dropping all charges against the Fine Point podcast.
We got you.
It is under our control now. The only way you can be back on the podcast, Brian, you have to go out and trade this picture for a piece of artwork. Otherwise, you're not
Wait a
allowed on the
minute.
podcast
Wait,
ever
whoa,
again.
whoa,
My name is
whoa,
not
whoa.
Briss, is
What?
DJ CT. This is our podcast, and we're going to go right into introductions. Brian, you got to go, man.
You guys didn't even know. We came in with funny mustaches, and we just ripped them off. You had no idea. You thought we were new clients, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you, Laura? Yes, you did. You knew the
No.
whole
We don't ride the
time.
Oates bus. We
I
drove
drive
our
my
own
own car. My own
Not true.
car.
Brian, you have to trade that for a piece of artwork.
That is an Oates
This
bus.
is the only way you can get back on the podcast is an autograph picture,
wait a minute.
contract.
Wait,
You've
look,
settled
look.
the case.
All right, what you got, Bri?
Now, I got this. I don't think it's fair because if I'm doing the introductions, I shouldn't be voted out of the podcast. I've been many,
You signed.
years.
Did
signed it,
you
man.
sign the picture or not? Is that your signature on there?
Yeah, I put BM.
There you go. That's your signature. Sutton and Sutton told me that's an official document, and now you hand everything back to us, the Fine Point
That's
podcast.
what happens when you get a shady lawyer from
Let me
the
open the door,
Sutton and
Brian. You
Sutton.
got to get a piece of artwork. You got to trade for it and make sure someone's name's on it, and then you're allowed back in.
All right? You can do this, right? Lawsuit dropped. We got you, man. We got you. You had no idea. It was good. That was
That is your signature, Brian. Laura, what do you got?
You guys are a bunch of bull crap.
Whoa. Talk to your buddy Brian. He signed it. Did
He
you sign
signed
that,
it.
Brian? Did you sign that piece of paper?
Yeah,
He
but,
did.
but
Paper
wait a
speaks for
minute.
itself.
Wait
See
a
you,
Bull
Brian.
crap.
Wait
See you,
a
Brian.
minute. Wait a minute.
Brian.
Keep
Wait a
rolling,
minute.
You need a
rolling,
piece of
rolling.
artwork.
Wait a
Let
minute.
Brian speak.
We want to decorate the
Wait a
studio. We
minute.
need a piece of artwork.
Wait a second.
What's up?
So, okay, here's what I'm getting.
See you, Brian.
Give him a chance.
All right, we'll give him one chance.
One
Say your
chance.
piece. Say
Here
your
it
piece
is,
here,
Brian.
man. Say your piece.
As he holds this signed document.
Look, I've been with you guys for a while, and you telling me that I have to
Get a piece of artwork.
get a piece of artwork after I did all this hard work,
Yep,
and now you're gonna burn the bread on me?
pretty much. Talk to your lawyer.
That bread
Sutton
is
and
so
Sutton.
burnt, all right? We're scraping it off. We're scraping off the burnt pieces with a knife right now. Just go out and get us a piece of artwork, man.
You got to trade the autograph picture for piece of artwork, and you're allowed
I
back
would
in.
do it, Brian, so
It's
it stop
fair.
bugging
Do
you.
it. Do
Do
it.
it.
Do it. Do
Do
it.
it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. He's gone. He's gone.
I think that's fair, Laura. Isn't that fair? We gave him a shot.
Well, I mean, it's like
I
if
guess.
he went to a shady lawyer. You know, we all know Chris. We've heard him.
All right, we are back. This is our podcast, the Fine Point Podcast. I got some news and notes. Check out our YouTube page. If you look at the Get Down video number 3, we got Evan getting dunked. with the water at the very end.
Yeah, that was cool.
So go down
You
to
had
the
fun
Get
with that
Down
one.
number 3 video. In the room today, DJ CT to the left, DJ $signs.
I'm really glad I'm not Kevin anymore. That was we came in with hilarious wigs, hilarious mustaches. I think they really did think that we were somebody
Brian
else.
is bummed, but we gave him a chance.
You know,
he gets the artwork.
It's his fault for not reading
I know.
the document.
Exactly. He signed it. You all saw that before we went live. All right. We also have Charles here with a collared shirt on, looking nice.
Oh, Charlie's, right?
Later.
Hot date at our Charlie's.
All you can eat breadsticks, Charlie.
Yep, he's about to fall
Fair
asleep.
enough.
Well, he's
Maybe
gonna get
he
some
went
coffee.
last night.
All right, yeah.
Laura's here. Staff Lee is here. Jackie is here. Brian was here, but he is gone. Will he return? Stay tuned to find out. And Roxy's here.
Welcome, Rox.
Let's just get right into the real introductions. Laura, giving me a mean look. Introduce yourself to the audience.
My name is Laura Large, and I'm going to the Cardinals game tonight.
I know. I'm really excited
Nice.
for
Who
you.
are they playing, Miss Laura?
They're playing the Cubs.
Right? When we need to win this game, we're at that point now where every game matters. If we don't win the next 5 games, then we do not make the playoffs. Brewers have to lose.
Very good.
Rockies have to lose.
But bring your jacket. The weather's getting a little
Yeah,
chilly. Like it just suddenly dropped. The temperature dropped today.
Which is nice. I
All right.
actually enjoy it.
Laura, you got any projects you're working on lately? I know you finished that piece yesterday, Colorful Love. It was basically a big heart with a bunch of colors, and you did an awesome job on that. Pretty cool.
Do you know if you sold anything at we just had a festival a couple weeks ago at Mosaics Fest down in St. Charles. Do you know if you sold anything there, Laura?
No,
Like you didn't sell anything, or you
I
don't
don't know.
So when you do get your check, it's going to be like a fun surprise.
Yes.
You aren't one of those clients that come up and just like, where's my money? Give me my money. You're patient about it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
And check us out at Grow Fest coming up real soon,
Oh,
October
yeah.
7th. It's a
Andrew
Saturday.
WK headlining.
Yeah, saw that.
Yeah, I've seen Andrew WK a couple times.
When
He's
are we
fun.
going to do the get down, throw down again?
I don't know. To be determined.
Get down for, get down
Main
here.
focus on the podcast, especially with all the legal battles. It's been taking up a lot of my time.
Jackie Reese. Jackie the Reese. Meow. So Jackie, what are you working on now? You love to do painting and stuff.
I like painting on canvases.
Yeah, and you're pretty meticulous about it too. It takes you a while to do a piece, but once you're done with it, it's pretty phenomenal.
Meow.
How long do you think it usually takes you to do a piece? Till you're actually like, oh, this is perfect. I'm ready to put this in the show.
Well, it usually takes me about like over a year to finish an art piece. Because I had to work on it for a long time, and I struggle back and forth to get it done, like trying to get it perfect.
Very good.
Yeah,
You
it's-
can't rush art. I like that you
No.
take your time. There's some people I see here, they just try to get it done quickly.
Yeah, like Kevin earlier. Yeah. But no, that's awesome, Jackie.
It's really challenging. It puts a lot of stress on my hands. My hand gets tired, and it takes forever.
And you're working on a raccoon piece right now?
Yeah, I'm working on a new ceramic project, a raccoon piece.
Yeah, I started seeing that. That's pretty cool. What was your inspiration for the raccoon piece?
Yeah, Morgan said you had
Yeah.
a raccoon story for us.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I have a raccoon story.
Go ahead.
I had an experience with a raccoon last year. My inspiration for the raccoon ceramic piece is because last year, just last September, when I was around 11 o'clock a.m., I was laying in my bed, sleeping, just sound asleep. And I woke up to a loud crash, boom, bang. And I felt it land on top of me.
The raccoon?
Yeah,
Holy
and
smokes.
I turned over and I looked up and I saw the huge hole, like a big tear in the ceiling.
And you had raccoon living up there.
And I said,
And he just Spider-Man'd in.
our attic at the old house was Raccoonville, and I sat up and I sat up and I turned around. There were two of them.
Holy
They're behind me. One was on the bed. The other one landed on the floor on top of all my shoes.
As scary as that was, were they pretty cute?
And I was traumatized. I mean,
I would be too.
when I saw the raccoons, all I can think was, holy
All right, we're gonna
You can beep it.
we're gonna bleep that, but that's
I was so
First
I was
cuss word.
shaking,
Yeah, seriously.
speechless, and I couldn't even let out a scream because I didn't want to scare
So
the
now
raccoons.
you're working on a ceramics piece as kind of a peace offering.
I didn't want to get.
to
I
you.
didn't want to get attacked.
to the raccoon
All right,
guys. Very good, Jackie. We're so excited. We were looking at the board the other day, trying to figure out who we haven't on the podcast, and we're like, Jackie would be awesome. And
yeah,
thank you for that story.
awesome.
Very good.
Good job, Jackie Reese. Round of applause, Jackie
Yeah.
Reese. First time on the podcast.
New participant.
Coming in. Not
All right.
really understanding our wigs and funny mustaches at the beginning, but
This all makes
catching
sense
on.
now.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Next up, Miss Roxy,
Roxy.
avid music lover, here in the music studio today. Can you introduce yourself to the audience?
My name is Roxie Tomac and Alfred, and I draw.
You draw elephants? What do you like to use when you draw, Rox?
Pencils
Yeah, you do a lot of...
and crayons.
yeah, you do a lot of colored pencil work, which is really cool. And I like... You do some very cool interpretations of animals, because you like to draw a lot of animals, right? Like elephants, that's a big...
Elephant.
Yeah, elephants is a big thing. And then, were you doing giraffes one day?
Babies,
Babies?
and that's it.
Halloween's coming up. You draw a lot of ghosts. I like your ghost pictures. They're really cool.
I draw ghosts
Nice.
Yeah.
and
I'm scared of ghosts, rocks, so make sure you hide those from me.
Her ghost pictures are cool too, because they're just pencil, and she does a lot like real crazy shading on them. And the ghosts are actually very imaginative.
and Casper.
And you draw Casper.
The friendly ghost. I like
yeah,
him.
they're always
He's cool.
friendly. All right.
And Roxy, you love music. I know you're in the music studio a lot. Who's your favorite artist? Musical artist? Singer?
Else Percy, I love you.
Yeah, you
Very
do.
good.
He's your
Elvis,
boyfriend,
if you're
right?
listening, you got a fan. Very nice. All right, Brian is back.
That was quick, man.
That is quick. What do you got there, buddy?
I traded that picture in for a sad
The picture
heart.
that you're holding in your left hand that
Yeah.
you didn't trade.
You didn't trade it in. You owe someone that picture now, don't you?
Whose artwork is that? We're trying to spruce up the studio here. And you just stole it. You didn't trade the photo.
Yeah,
but go
I feel
ahead.
like you probably just slyly rolled on up there, grabbed something, and rolled
All
on
right,
back.
describe the artwork to us, Brian, in 7 words or less. Into the microphone, Mr. Brian. You are a seasoned pro. Show us how it's done, Brian. Go ahead. And there's some bad words on the back. I think that's a Jen. Yeah, is that Jen?
Is that a Jennifer?
Yeah,
That's a
this is-
Jennifer.
This is Jennifer Couture's artwork.
Very nice. Shout out Jen. You guys heard her on the podcast before.
Winner of the straw poll,
Yep.
the French
Munchy
Connection.
crunchy tacos.
Now I got news for you guys.
All right, give it to us, man.
Okay, Brian. So you got the artwork. Should we let him back on the podcast, Laura?
What do you guys think? Let him back?
Did he?
Kick him out? What you thinking, Rox? Let him in?
Let him in.
All
Let
right.
him in? All right. Welcome back, Brian.
Brian, you're back.
Brian.
You're back on the podcast after stealing artwork. All right. Well, you had something to say, Brian?
Well, I think this podcast, and I don't mind doing the podcast, but I would like to be on the board. But I know it's been over 50.
Oh, you want to be on the board, the executive board.
I know it's 50 people heard my voice in the podcast, and they said it was wonderful. So we're gonna.
You're very humble. You know
I'm
that, right?
I'm gonna say this podcast is gonna be awesome. Even the people in the
I
office
like
is
Outcast
awesome.
too.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mr. Briss here. I'm I want to challenge you for.
I'm DJ CT. Come to you live from Bridgeton.
I want to hear about this challenge, though. Tell me about this
ahead.
challenge. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Challenge.
He's had a lot of time to think. You were out there for a while.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Challenge. Here's a challenge
Yeah.
that I'm still in a challenge.
Uh-huh. Go ahead, Mr.
That-
Brian. What is the challenge?
The challenge is I'm taking Kevin's girlfriend.
No. Whoa. That's not a challenge. That you directed
You
that at
crossed the
Chris
line,
first.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Why are you always on my Kool-Aid, dude? Always on my
crossed
Kool-Aid.
the line.
Well, you know,
You got your hands full there with the contract and the artwork, and now you're just, man,
Wow.
cross the line, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, we were friends. Now
All
we're
right.
enemies.
Laura, what do you got? Let's save this, please. Save this segment.
Should we dunk
Be
Brian?
nice, Brian.
Nice.
Yeah, let's dunk water on
Yeah,
Brian.
dunk.
All right,
Brian.
let's move on. So, on a positive note, this is the 11th podcast, so we've done 10 podcasts so far. So we're just going to do a little reflection on the last 10. Did you know we've had 29 different artists? Now with Jackie and Roxie, we have had 31 different people on the podcast. Jackie, you were the 30th participant on the podcast. Only 11 artists have returned on the podcast. The demographic, 31% men. So we got to get more men on the podcast. 329 total minutes recorded. So we average about 32 minutes per episode. We know we keep it nice and short so you guys can listen on the go. It doesn't take up a lot of your time. Brian batting 500. He's been in 5 different podcasts.
Well done.
Yeah.
I think that's where he's gotten his ego right here.
Yep. He's doing well. So he's back on. We're allowing him to be on the podcast, holding that contract for dear life.
would y'all,
The largest. What's up?
Would y'all let me allow me to do the introductions?
You're going to redo the introductions halfway through the podcast?
I'm gonna get you Sutton and Sutton's phone number, and they'll explain to you what the contract is and what a signature on the contract means.
Cause this been the best podcast ever.
Yeah,
Right here.
number 11.
Okay.
All
All right, back
11.
to my fun facts so far. So number 8 was the largest podcast. That was the Family Feud episode with Laura, where we were able to dunk Evan. Had 8 participants, and the number 8 podcast was also the longest at 39 minutes. Make sure you check us out on YouTube. That's where you're going to find all our podcasts. We're going to go right into CT's top 3 podcast moments so far. So I have my top 3 moments. The first moment, I don't know if you guys remember when Ladybug prank called The Office with Anne. That was really funny.
She was Lucy Brown.
Yeah, that was on Bad Girls Club. It took us weeks and weeks to set that up. I think we're going to try to do another prank call.
But let's not say who it is.
Yeah, exactly. We're
All right.
keeping it secret. But let's roll that clip, the prank call to The Office.
Fine Line Studios, this is Ann.
Good morning. This is Lucy Brown from RSG. Can I speak to Miss Ann?
Oh, yes, this is Ann.
How are you today?
Hi, what's up?
I work in Philadelphia. I have heard of ERH program and doing your notes on the computer. We heard that Fine Line does great notes. We need you to type the last note for your program for 50 clients on Monday. Your director job is online. This is
Oh, I
serious.
see. Is this they doing a prank call?
No.
Well, we'll take that under advisement. Thank you so much, lady from RH.
This
from Philadelphia. Thank you.
this is Nancy Brown.
Hi, Nancy Brown. Okay,
We
will.
need
we're in a
these
meeting right
notes.
now. We're in a meeting right now, so we'll talk.
This
to you
is
later, okay?
serious. This is so serious.
I know it's serious. I will talk. I'll call you back later. Okay.
Give me your notes.
That was awesome. Round of applause.
We got her. We finally
got her good.
Oh, man. Oh,
We
man.
got her good. All right, very nice. That was my third favorite clip. Number 2 was episode number 8 on Family Feud. It was actually Brian's performance during Fast Money. Oh, hey, Steven. Steven Oliver, straight butter, made an appearance. My second favorite podcast moment is Brian's performance on Fast Money during Family Feud. It was hilarious. All right, let's roll. We'll get to that, Brian. Let's roll number 2, the Brian's performance on Family Feud, episode 8, Fast Money. Roll that clip. After I read the first question, the time will start. Here we go. Brian, what is the most popular lunch item here?
Lunch item, I would say the caddies.
All right.
Pass. How many channels does Jose Scanner get?
Fast, Brian.
I think the top.
Just the number.
Say a number, dude.
The number, I think 8.
8. Very good. Who's Barb C's favorite celebrity?
Quickly, Brian. Quick. Come on, Brian.
Let's see.
Say it, dude.
Johnny.
Yes.
Johnny Cash.
Yes.
There we go.
Who's
Okay.
Mark Sullen's best friend?
Jessica.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Number 1 answer. All right, Brian, keep going.
Who's most likely to get lost on an outing?
Ooh.
Pass. Who's the best dressed here? Tied.
All right.
Man,
Good job,
who
Brian.
is sweating?
Good
All right,
job,
very
Brian.
good. And my top, the number 1 moment so far of all our podcasts would be the Sutton and Sutton commercial. He's ruled in many court cases since the commercial has aired. Sutton and Sutton. That was also featured on episode 8, the Family Feud podcast. Roll a clip of that commercial.
Have you ever been scammed by an ex-Lin TV VJ? Have you ever been promised rims for your ride and never received them? Have you ever been traumatized by appearing on a podcast? Call 1-555. We got you. We've been practicing law for 2 weeks, ready to serve St. Louis area. Law degree, what's that? Qualifications? No. We just work hard for you. We read the Wikipedia page for practicing law. Have you? Don't let podcasts get you down. We are law firm Sutton and another Sutton.
All right, very good. That was the number 1 moment, the Sutton and Sutton commercial.
300% increase in business at Sutton and Sutton.
Oh my
after
gosh,
that commercial.
he's swamped.
Yeah.
He's very busy over there.
But as we found out, he doesn't really care about biases with clients because he took us on, Brian. He took us on after he took you on. So I don't know if there's a little,
Yeah, shout out Sutton and Sutton for providing legal advice and letting me know that once Brian signs that document that the court case is settled and
gone.
Charges are dropped.
Exhibit's pretty excited about it. He can go back to work now.
Next up, we're doing a old favorite. We got an old segment we're bringing back. It's called Local Positive News. So, holiday season's coming up. Halloween's right around the corner. Then we're right into Thanksgiving and Christmas.
We got it. It's going to be
It's coming
pumpkin
up.
spice everything.
Yep, get ready for it. And not everyone knows, but the Anheuser-Busch InBev, the North American headquarters, is located in St. Louis. Not everyone knows that. I've done a tour multiple times. A lot of fun to go down there. But they are partnering with the ride-hailing operator Lyft, which is kind of like Uber. We have both here in the city, thank God, finally. So they're trying to prevent drunk driving. They're basically they're giving 150,000 free rides, which begins September 21st, and we offered throughout basically from now until the end of the year. And last year they did 35,000, so they're basically doing 5 times as much in 9 different states: New York, Colorado, Illinois, Florida, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and Missouri, Texas, and Georgia. So basically, you go on their Facebook and Instagram channels at Thursday at 1 p.m. and you get a code for a $20 free ride. So, is that local positive news?
You've been drinking a little bit. You need to get home. You sign up for this app. You get a free ride.
Drinking the Four Loko.
If Brian Martin shows up, you maybe just swipe, get a new driver. Just joking, Brian, but for real, I would swipe. What do you think? Good idea?
Yes.
Yeah? Prevent some accidents from happening?
I don't know about that, but okay.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, the other option is to drink responsibly, but at these parties, you got family,
well, the beers are so big. Like, they're so big.
Totally.
Yeah, it's a little excessive. What'd you say, Rox?
I say I drink beer.
Do you drink beer?
What's your favorite beer, Roxy?
Whiskey and everything.
Oh, you drop whiskey in there?
It's called a Boilermaker.
Bone makers.
All right.
Very nice.
I'll see you at Oktoberfest, Rox.
You know what my favorite drink is?
What is it, man?
Budweiser.
Do you like a Budweiser?
Budweiser.
Yeah.
But
Do you have to say it like that?
Yeah. It's a secret.
I also want to say, by being kicked out of the podcast,
You're still on this. We're doing local positive news, man.
Local positive news.
a local positive news. I did all.
Are you hijacking the segment, Brian?
I did all the horrors with the introduction, and it's really sucked because Mr. Sutton, I'm the best person that be on the podcast, because most people they're a little scared, a little frightened.
That's true.
And
you got to hear your voice.
I want to make the best of that, but it really got to me when you guys said I'm out of the podcast. But that
No, you're back, dude.
But you're back.
I'm back in.
You won the right. You stole artwork, and we'll have to go to the judges on that one. But I think it's okay.
But I want to say something else. It's a jury of.
It's not the first time we kicked you.
Blessing thing, but I wanna say, back in my theory, maybe if y'all switched it around, you all might be able to be kicked out of the podcast.
We're gonna kick us out.
Threatened by
Because
Brian.
you know what? Because I'm the only man every single podcast picked up the record. And you know what?
You've been on the most
We have
podcasts, correct?
We have created a monster.
Wow. All right.
All right.
What a day.
Local positive news right there.
Local positive news. Let's wrap things up here. Miss Laura, you got some final thoughts for us? I love that you're decked out in the Cardinals gear today, all red, going to the game tonight, Busch Stadium. Shout out St. Louis Cardinals. We love our team. Laura, final thoughts?
I think you guys are pretty awesome.
Oh, thank
Nice.
you.
You listening,
Thank you.
Brian?
And the
You
whole
hearing
white
this?
world.
And the whole
You
wide
hearing this, Brian?
wide
You taking
world or
notes?
white world?
Wide.
Wide world. Okay, good.
Can you tell your friend Brian that?
Brian, be nice to these people.
Yes.
Please and thank you.
There we go. He took a bucket of water for you guys. Check out the Get Down #3 video. You'll see Evan get dunked.
Oh, I
For you guys.
hugged Evan when he was wet.
I know you did.
That was fun, wasn't it?
It was
That
cute.
was
Yes.
awesome. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's not going to happen," and shut up.
No, it happened.
You got wet.
That was.
There was some splashback too. Very good. Thank you, Laura. Have fun at the game tonight.
Yeah.
Go Cards.
Laura
Sure do.
Large.
Laura.
Coming back.
We're so glad you're on the podcast. She's so nice compared to some other people I won't mention. Chisel.
Yeah.
All right, Jackie, final thoughts. Do you have anything you want to say to the audience listening worldwide?
I was looking forward to talking about my my favorite studio mate, Steve Oliver.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. There you
Sorry,
go.
I forgot to ask you that. We off air we mentioned you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I was looking forward to the most.
Thank you for bringing that up.
I wanted to.
Talk to us about Steve-O Straight Butter, the sportsman.
Flying Eagle.
Why do you keep calling him that? What
That's
does
his
that mean?
catchphrase.
You have to listen to the podcast. This is your buddy. Haven't you heard the podcast? He's done the sports twice now. Straight Butter.
Yeah, he's just a really cool guy that I truly admire and look up to. Like a brother or a best friend. Because I just think he's a great person.
Very good.
Awesome.
He does great with the sports.
That's
He's
very
done it
cool.
twice.
Yeah, it's well, I love that. I love it when he says, "Weird." What the what? Is there a horse in here? Yeah, he's my warm ray of sunshine.
He's your warmer. That's very, very
Very
cute.
nice.
All right. Well, let's give it
Yeah.
up for Reese. First time on the pod.
Yeah, that raccoon story, man. We need you back to have more stories. This is awesome.
Let's skip Brian for a minute.
Brian has his hand up, and we're gonna skip him.
Let's go to Roxy.
We need to hear Roxy.
Yeah.
Roxy, you have some final thoughts for the audience listening worldwide.
Betty give me drawer and we say it, and she's gonna buy me pants.
That's very cool. Sometimes I do think you're British, Roxy. Are you part British? Hello.
Hello. And Alexis.
Roxy, you're adorable. You know that, right? Let's give it up for Roxy. First time on the podcast.
Yeah, Rox.
Loved you.
Feel free to clap, Brian. He's a little surly today.
He's so surly. I'm sorry, man. You knew we were gonna kick you out, though. You knew it was coming. You're getting way too cocky about it, man.
Salty.
You gotta talk on the mic, dude.
I only admire you two. You should be twins, cause you both,
Look nothing alike.
y'all both man.
Yep.
And y'all remind me of two guys on a movie.
Would that movie be called Hustle and Flow?
No. 8 Miles.
Okay,
Oh.
similar content.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So many rap movies, dude.
8 Miles. So I'm Eminem, and then who's he then?
He is
Emma too.
Not Reese's Snickers bar.
Am I Keanu Reeves in that movie, Brian?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Very good.
But we made it to 11.
11 podcasts.
We've done 11. That rhymes with Evan. It rhymes with Kevin.
Yep.
We
made it. Shout out Charles in the back.
Charles' lawsuit is finally dropped.
Yep, he's excited about
It's
that.
taking a minute.
He got tired of
Taking a
sifting
minute.
through all those papers.
Yep.
the
Executive
folders.
producer back there. Yeah. Roxy was here.
Roxy's here.
Jackie Reese was here. Brian here for a little
Whatever.
bit. Yeah, whatever, man. We'll talk to you. We'll
Salty.
talk to you off air.
The saltiest.
Let's give it another round of applause. Podcast number 11.
Yeah, Laura's
in
here,
the
Leah in the
books.
back. I'm DJ CT to my left. On the buttons, on the faders, Mr. Fortune, Evan Fortune.
Evan 11.
Check out his band Separer. Shout out. Very good. Well, guys, we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for listening, and take care.